Hi, this is Steve Hougard of Bayshore Home Loans, and today I'm going to do a little walk back about interest rates. You know, we've recently heard that interest rates have been rising, but historically they are still very, very low. I found this really cool chart, and I was looking way back in the 70s when Richard Nixon had resigned, and interest rates then were nearly touching 10% at around 9.5%. I remember when I was in high school in the 80s and then in college in the early 80s that interest rates were around 14 and 15%. I got into the mortgage business in 1989, and I remember that that's when cell phones first came out, and fixed mortgage rates were about 11%. I bought my first house and got an adjustable with a teaser rate at 7.5% while the bank was charging me 12. Well, through the 90s we saw rates start to drop, and I remember doing mortgages 9, 10, 8%, 7% through the 90s, through the early 2000s. Even when I finished building my house in the early 2000s, I came into an 8% fixed rate and refinanced it to a 6% fixed rate. Well, we saw them dip all the way a few years ago and touch 4 and even 3% just for a little while. And now they've come up. We've known they've been rising. And with a couple of Federal Reserve increases and with a healthy, heating up global economy, rates have bounced and landed right around in the low 5% range. It's still extremely affordable right now. In fact, mortgage affordability is still at an all-time low for measuring back the last 40 years. If you would like to calculate how much you could qualify for or purchase if you're thinking of buying, investing into a property, please feel free to reach out to me and my team. I'd be happy to help in any way.